When my rude girl, them who support me. We gon' match up them man in the party. We gon' make them ball out for mercy. All who can handle the winery. The maga man and all the fatty. The tall man.
What's up, YouTube?
Watch how I cock up my bumsy. Are you ready? Are you ready?
It's your girl, BK Syndicus. It's Jay here. Let's get into it. I want to start off with this. I'm getting into this review of Young and Reckless, hosted by Ferrari. Yo, we need to talk because, like, I'm liking the show. There's just some, let's make this video today. Things that are irking me about Young and Reckless. Things that I noticed that maybe other people didn't notice in this show. Maybe next episode, maybe next review, I'll do a review on probably episode 4. But let's go through episode 1, 2, and 3. What I'm really irritated about is from the get-go, we should have already had all of the girls in the house before we got to episode 3. Why is it that episode 3 we still meeting girls that are coming into the house? It's kind of crazy now. There's mad bitches that already are in this house already, and yet we're still getting introduced to more girls. So 2 other girls came into the house in episode 3, which was, I think, KP and Melanie Fox. I'm not sure if that's all of them so far, but hopefully these is all the girls, because I don't want to go and get into episode 4 and we're still having people come into the house. Mainly through episode 1, 2, and 3, Ivory has been whooping everyone's fucking ass in this house. Everyone's been catching the hands. The one thing that really irks me about Ivory is that Ivory is just throwing hands just to throw hands. She doesn't have like a valid reason to really be fighting everyone in the house. She mainly came into the house because she heard that 2 people wanted to jump her. But them bitches is not even casted. They're not even on the show. So at this point, I feel like Delica is really her kryptonite. When she starts drinking, like, she just turns into this different person and she doesn't give a fuck. One thing that I don't like is that Ferrari, that bitch, she's a terrible host. I think that Ferrari is a terrible host. From all the hosts that we have seen on Nowthatstv, I think maybe the best host so far could have been Jessica Dime and probably Sapphire, maybe Lucky. But at this point, Ferrari should have never had this show. I just feel like this show is good. This show doesn't need Ferrari as a host. She's just a bitch in the background. She doesn't do shit at all. She just sits there and lets the girls fight and do all type of shit. She doesn't even try to tell bitches, all right, we're about to do this, y'all bitches need to calm down, or this is that gonna happen. She has these bitches don't take her serious. I don't think these bitches fear her. These bitches don't see her as a threat. And I hope next season, when they do come on a season 2, it's not hosted by Ferrari. She has the next few episodes to show me that she can be a leader. She's not a leader. Bitch, you literally was on Jessica Dime's Dement with stank pussy. Your ass stank, your pussy was sweaty, and the house mom told you to go wipe up and wash yourself. So no bitch with stank pussy can ever be the host for me. She can never ever tell me to calm down and sit down. That's probably the reason why these bitches treat her like that. She's a terrible host. Get rid of her. What I didn't also understand is, I thought that this was just Ferrari's show. Why is Naj and Ivory now making decisions with her? Why are they now on episode 3 picking randomly what girls can get which room? I thought this was Ferrari. Why now is a repeat? It feels like it's a Big Lex, Lucky, and Sapphire type thing. They're like a big 3 that, are making the decisions. If that was the case, then it shouldn't be hosted by Ferrari. It should be hosted by a Ferrari, Naj, and Ivory, if that's the case. Because now it feels like we got 3 hosts instead of 1. And it just feels like Naj and Ivory literally just took Ferrari's spot, and Ferrari can't do nothing about it because she know that Naj or freaking Ivory will whoop that ass to Kingdom Come and whoop her to the moon shines. So we already know that Ferrari's pussy, she jumped the bitch back in the main. So Ferrari doesn't have no clout. Ferrari don't got no she ain't got no pull like that. That's what I'm seeing in for these last 3 episodes, that Ferrari don't really do shit. You might as well have just been a cast member, just sit your ass there and not say shit, because she doesn't give me nothing. It's not giving anything. Another thing is, I really like Naj. I like Naj from a couple of the other seasons. The Academy, I liked her in South Central, with South Central Baddies. I liked her when she did Bad Blood and beat the shit out of Bossy. Like, she was one of my heavy hitters. I have like a span of like maybe like a top 5 of Nowthatstv heavy hitters. Liddy, Cashmere, Now Ivory, Naj was one of them. And there was a 5th girl, but I'm not, it's slipping my mind. But yeah, like, Naj was one of my heavy hitters for the show. Like, if Naj is on the show, I'm expecting her to whoop a bitch ass. But for the last 3 episodes, Naj has only been giving dick rider. She's been giving dick sucker. On Ivory, the most is like, maybe I feel like maybe she don't want them hands with Ivory, because I never knew Naj and Ivory to be friends like that they're out here now taking over the house and beating on bitches, mainly Ivory. But Naj snuck a bitch while she was sitting down and didn't even face her head on. I never knew that Naj was that type of bitch to be sneaking bitches. What upset me with Naj was Naj is very hypocritical, because Ivory deadass snuck a bitch and hit her upside her head while she was sitting on a chair as well. Right? Wasn't it Shay Bands, I think? I think it was Shay Bands that she hit upside the head. And Naj didn't say shit about don't be sneaking people or nothing. So her friend Ivory sneaking people, and it's okay. But then if someone then Ivory, like with Ivory and Legacy, she was right in front of Legacy's face, and it was no sneaking. She didn't come up from behind with Ivory. She didn't do no shit like that. She was literally right in front of Ivory's face, and she started throwing hands. Ivory is the type of bitch that she's on go all the time. Then you should be ready at all times, right? Because you out here fighting everybody. So you should have been like prepared that somebody was going to come and try and fight you and sneak and probably try and catch you off guard. That's what happened to me. She was right in front of Ivory. Ivory had ample time to try and throw hands, and she did it, and the bitch swung and hit Ivory. And then for Naj to then get upset talking about, oh, we can't be sneaking, and then you do, and then you go and sneak the bitch right behind her back and literally mollywopped upside her head. That seemed like some pussy shit. I went from going from Bad Blood liking Naj to like this span of this last couple of like weeks, and also the past couple days when she was there at the Playboy's auditions, and she hit my aunt, and like you out here smacking niggas and all that, knowing that you a whole female, and knowing that these niggas really don't give a fuck if you a female or not, and that nigga will stole off on you if he wants to, and there's nothing you can do about it. So she out here hitting on Ant, she's out here sneaking bitches, and she's out here sucking Ivory's dick. Mind you, Ivory's only 20 years old, and that was also another thing that had me like, what the fuck is going on with this show? A lot of the girls that are on this show, they are under the age of 21. Ivory's 20. A lot of the bitches that they introduced to us on episode 1 and 2, they're between the ages of like 19, 20, 18 years old. And Nowthatstv is here giving these bitches alcohol on camera for the whole public to see. This is a public domain that everyone in the world can watch these shows, and you're literally giving all these bitches alcohol to fight and do all types of crazy shit. It's wild, because Nowthatstv should be more aware of what they're doing, because you're trying to boost up and boost your platform and everything. And for people from the outside looking in, they're watching a whole bunch of pretty ass black girls who are underage drinking. Like, this whole entire show is underage drinking, and I hope that people are aware of that there's a lot of girls on this show that are really young that are drinking on this show, and we're watching it for entertainment. Also, like, another thing that really irks me about this show as well, because I had to add this in, is like, these bitches is bad. These are some pretty ass bitches that Nowthatstv has gotten. And I'm like, good job, Nowthatstv, because for the last few seasons, yo, we have gotten some rough ass looking bitches, like some rough ass, dusty ass, out the mud, out the ghetto, out the projects, freaking out the sewer drain ass looking bitches, like rough ass bitches. So these bitches, I was like, damn, like each bitch that was doing it, like they little confessional, I was like, damn, that bitch cute. I'm like, damn, bitch, you hella cute. Too bad you gonna be fighting like Ferragamo, Charmaine, I'm trying to think. Like, there's a couple bitches that I was like, okay, bitch, you kind of cute. Shay Benz is also, she's also kind of cute too. I'm not gonna lie. Not Crystal. Oh God, no. She aight. But you know, they got a couple bitches on here. Not Ivory, cause yo, Ivory got a strong ass motherfucking neck. That neck is strong. Like, that neck is strong. That's the reason why she's able to fight like that and hold her weight, because you know that neck takes all that. She gets all that energy from her neck and all that. Cuzzo, you know, she pretty too. I also like Kai, KY. I like Kai. She's pretty cool. She's pretty cute too. I think she's actually really beautiful. And after, you know, Ivory fucked her wig up and everything, she went out with her natural hair, and she's actually pretty cute with her natural hair. Couple of the other bitches, they aight, but yeah, like they are some pretty ass bitches that's on this show. So Nowthatstv is stepping it. Also, probably like the final thing that I really wanted to talk about is, at least with this show, from all the other Nowthatstv shows that I have watched, and I have watched a shitload of I've watched a shitload of these shows. This seems to be the only season, the only show where all of the cast members are going out to the club. I'm not too going out to the club, yeah. And they actually show it. It kind of looked like a little bit of what Baddies was doing with this show. So they are going out to the club. I don't know if these bitches are making money while they go to the club, because when I saw episode 3, that shit looked empty. It looked like an empty ass club that they booked and had them there, and they was giving them alcohol, because it had me looking like, what type of club that these niggas are going to? They're checking their ID and everything, and they know that they're underage, and they're still giving them alcohol. So it was giving a private area, you know, a private scene that they rented out a whole entire club to record and film, and they gave them alcohol, because I'm pretty sure that it's just like Zeus, that they give these bitches ample, unlimited amounts of alcohol and get them drunk all for free, because the drunker they are, the more entertainment you get. We see that with Ivory. When Ivory gets drunk, that bitch gets lit. She gets lit. So this is the only show that I think so far. Deja Vu, not really, because they was inside a house the majority of the show. And then probably like they showed like the aftermath of them like coming out of the club, and then they're fighting and shit. But they don't show them like in the club getting lit, dancing, none of that shit. They don't really show that with a lot of the Nowthatstv. And I feel like Nowthatstv, they have their own little lane. But if you're just gonna keep niggas in the house for 8, 9, 10 episodes, at least have at least 3 or 4 episodes where they're going out and doing something, or they're doing some type of challenge. At least with South Central Playboys, they had them doing some type of challenges. I think for maybe like 2 or 3 of the episodes, they had them doing challenges, and then they had to vote people off. So yeah, I will be doing more reviews on this show. I'm also going to be doing reviews on South Central Baddies. I was kind of interested in Diamond Cuts, but Diamond Cuts is very weird and wonky with the times that they put this show out. And so it really has me thinking that they are recording this show as they go, because by now you guys should have had at least 5 episodes out. We're on episode 3 still, and even then episode 3 was delayed by a week, and it only came out last week. And you should be having, you know, your shows like how you have South Central Baddies and Ferrari shit out every single week. So it's always delayed for some reason. It's like they put it out every other week, or every 2 weeks they put it out, and it's kind of weird. So like when they do put out a new episode of Diamond, because I will be doing it, but I will have to go back and like rewatch like episode 3 so I can like catch up on understand what's happening. I did notice, is Melanie Fox in Diamond Cuts? I think so, because that face, her face looks very familiar. Like I've seen it before, and I think that she's in Diamond Cuts. I'm going to check and I'll put it in here to see. If not, then I'll let y'all know. But yeah, I'm going to be doing Now That's TV content. I will be very careful with how I do Now That's TV content. Also, YouTube has gotten back to me for my other channel, and it seems like, y'all, it might be a possibility a bitch might get her other channel back. And I'm keeping hope, and I really do hope that, you know, I do get my channel back, because then our bitch can have 2 channels, and then I can differentiate what I want to do, because then I can make one channel where I'm talking about Ratchet TV and Life After Lockup on one channel, and then I can do like all my other things that I'm interested in, like my hobbies, like my video gaming and my basketball content. Like I really like I like basketball. I love playing video games. So I'm thinking about, you know, trying to see if I can migrate and make this channel into what it is, into a gaming / you know, basketball channel, and then make my other channel just a full like review channel of different shows. I just really hope that I get my channel back soon. I will keep y'all updated on it, because I do appreciate all those who have subscribed and have been watching me. I do appreciate it. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I will be back with more. Peace.
Noggin. Big thing, small thing, I winding up on all thing. Short thing, tall thing, I winding up on all thing, and it's thing.